Hey everybody, what's up? ATEDC here. Today I want to talk a little bit about my Leatherman Sidekick, and just do a little bit of a review on it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey everybody, what is up? So like I said, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review. Excuse me, I can't talk today. A little bit of a review on my Leatherman Sidekick. This guy right here. So this I bought from my brother. Um, I would say maybe 6 months ago, probably about 6 months ago. So I'd probably call this a 6 month review, and I like it a lot. Before this, I had a Cabela's, pretty much a Cabela's special little multi tool, and that worked all right. But it was big, it was heavy compared to this. This is small, lightweight. Like I said, this is a Leatherman Sidekick. It's got the needle nose pliers, got the regular pliers, got the wire cutters right there. And it comes with, let's see, on just this side, it comes with a Phillips bit there, as you can see. It's even got it marked, and a flathead bit here. Now, that flathead is a little bit big, a little bit thick, but it still works out good, still works great. I've used both of them quite many times. And on the opposite side, it's got a can opener, bottle opener. Um, I am actually unaware of what that is. That little piece right there. Cannot remember exactly what that is. Little ruler right there, and on the back side, it's got a little bit of a file. I use that quite a lot, actually. And then a little serrated edge, as you can see. So that's what's got on the opposite side, and it's got a little lanyard holder. It's got a little lanyard holder, which I have a lanyard tied to, and I'll explain that here in a second. So that's what's got on its internal tools. So even so, when you close it up, you can't access those tools. But on its external tools, it's got a blade. I'm not sure how long that is. I mean, maybe just 2.5 inches, maybe. But it's a nice little blade. I try to keep it sharp. I don't know exactly what blade material it is. I'm pretty sure it's probably just stainless. But it is locking with this liner lock right here, as you can see. Push it over, and then it'll fold down. But if you don't, it won't do it. And so that's on that side. The Leatherman side, that's the blade right there. On the opposite side, it's got this right here. It's a little saw. Um, and that saw actually works pretty good. I've had to use it before. So yeah, and that is also locking. And that's what comes with the Leatherman Sidekick. And I think they're about $50 to $60 ish. I bought this for my brother, like I said, about 6 months ago. He had it. And he upgraded to the Leatherman Wave, and that thing's sweet. But I think he's actually upgraded once again to the Leatherman Surge. Yeah. So, but anyway, this is absolutely awesome. And the reason why I've got this lanyard on here is because I'll pan down here. Is because the where I carry it on my side right here in the Leatherman pouch, when I put it in here, as you can see, it's very even. And if I didn't have it, I would have to kind of come in here like that, put my thumb back there or something and pull it out. And that kind of got annoying a little bit. So now I've got the lanyard right here. I just pull it out, grab the lanyard like that with my index finger, and pull it out. And then I can open it and get to work. And now my only flaw with this that I've got at the moment, as you can see those marks right there, that's from where a pocket clip was on this one right here. You can see how it's raised because a pocket clip goes there. And I carried it with a pocket clip on it for probably the better part of those 6 months, probably the 4 months. Because funny story, I carried it with my pocket clip, and I carried it over here on my belt with the pocket clip. So with the pocket clip turned backwards, and I had the multi tool turned backwards with the pocket clip going over my belt like a clip would. Um, and so um, I liked it like that. It would get a little loose sometimes, but I really did like it. And then I lost it one day, or how I would like to say, temporarily misplaced. And everybody kind of made fun of me for saying that. I was like, look, I'll find it. I did find it. But I found it out in the yard after it had snowed and rained and things like that. I had lost it for about a month. So this is really like a 5 month review because I've only had it and used it for like 5 months. But um, I lost it for like a month, and then when I found it, I actually made a video on it. If you want to go check it out, you can. But it was kind of not extreme. Excuse me, not extremely rusty, but it was rusted up, and the action was all grainy, and it just sounded terrible. So I did a restoration project on that. Um, so you can go check that video out if you want to. But I restored it, and then my brother he found the sheath for it, like I've got it in now, and so this is how I have it on here, how I have it on me now, and I like this much better. I don't lose it now. Um, so yeah, that's basically kind of a review for it. Well, I guess I could say I've got some. Those are the pros about it. I've got some cons with it. Um, I've got pretty big hands, pretty large hands. I wear a size extra large glove, and when using this thing, it's not the biggest. It's one of their smaller multi tools, um, and so when using this thing, it can get kind of. Sometimes I gotta grab it back here to be able to get into where I need to, and holding it like that sometimes can get a little annoying, and sometimes to get that torque and that usage that you need on it, sometimes it's just a little too small for me. But like I said, I wear extra large size gloves, so if you don't have anywhere near that big hands, this would be absolutely perfect. And it does not weigh a lot. It's not that big of a multi-tool. Um, yeah, I don't have any other multi-tool to compare it to. I should have grabbed my brother's Surge and Wave and would have been able to compare it, but um, it's just a little small sometimes for me. And sometimes I don't know. I don't know a good way to put it. Sometimes you just gotta think outside the box on how to use it. Sometimes it's not the right tool for the job that I've used it for, and so I can't talk badly about it because you're trying to use a set of pliers or something that a channel lock is needed or something like that. So I can't talk bad about it there. But where it's the right tool for the job and where I've actually had to use it, it's worked great. Other than the fact that my hands are a little too big for sometimes when I've really got grip down and use it, and especially if I've got to reach in somewhere and grab it with those needle nose. But other than that, I love it. I'm gonna have it for a long time. I've talked to my brother about upgrading again because I don't, like I said, it's small and I want to upgrade to a bigger one. And messing around with his Surge, I really, really like the Surge, but that's more money than I care to spend at the moment. So I'll just wait. It's nothing it's a great multi tool. Why would they sell it if it wasn't? Um, and I've not broke anything on it, and I've used the snot out of it. I've put some torque on those bits. I've had to hold it, and I've twisted with them, and then nothing's broke. I've sawed through some pretty decent stuff with that saw blade. It's not dull or anything at the moment. And cutting, I can sharpen up that blade again if it goes dull. And as far as using the other stuff, it's great. It's not the best one they offer, but it's great for what it is. Um, and so I really enjoy it. I think you would too if you got it. So if you're watching this review to just see whether or not you should buy it, go ahead. You know, and if you're in a line of work where you're going to be using it every day, then I might suggest it. I might suggest you pick up a Wave or something, or Wave Plus, of that matter. But for what I use it for, I don't use mine every single day, but I use mine quite a lot, and I absolutely love it. And like I said, the only reason why I really want to upgrade is just to have a little bit more tools and to be bigger. That's why I want this. That's why I want the Surge. That's probably what I want. Um, but anyway, it's a fantastic multi tool. I love it. I've used it for the better part of 5 months, 6 months, and it's been great. So if you're looking to find out whether or not you should pick one up, and you're just getting started in multi tools and you don't want to spend $80, $90 on a Wave, um, or a Wave Plus even, and you just want to kind of dip your toe in the waters of multi-tools, I would suggest it. I would suggest picking it up, and I think you'd like it. So anyway, I'll leave you with that. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, this little review, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.